Explained. Who is the serial killer haunting Jack and Anna small town? His and hers. Follows a former couple as they look into a series of heinous killings in their tiny village. Before unveiling the deadly mastermind, Netflix's most recent thriller leads viewers through a perverse story of possible suspects. Tessa Thompson plays Anna Andrews, a television anchor who travels to her hometown of Dahlonega, Georgia, to report on a lady who was brutally killed in the film His and Hers, which is based on a 2020 Alice Feeney novel of the same name. When she gets to the crime scene, she finds out that the detective in charge of the case is her estranged husband, Jack Harper, John Bernthal. As the show progresses, viewers discover that Jack and Anna are both involved in the crimes. The synopsis of the show states that the ex-couple compete to solve a murder case in which each believe the other is a prime suspect. On January 8th, the limited series debuted on Netflix. In order to discover the truth, Jack and Anna must confront their difficult pasts and hidden secrets. But in classic murder mystery tradition, things aren't always as they appear. Apart from Thompson and Bernthal, Sunita Mani plays Priya, Crystal Fox plays Alice, Pablo Schreiber plays Richard, Rebecca Rittenhouse plays Lexi, Marin Island plays Zoe, Chris Bauer plays Clyde, Jamie Tisdale plays Rachel, and Poppy Lou plays Helen. Here's all you need to know about his and hers conclusion, including the killer's motivation. What was the motivation behind the murder of all the women? His and hers seems to be about a single crime at first, but when 3 women are brutally murdered, the town of Dahlonega is completely upended. The grisly death of Rachel, Anna's old high school classmate who had an affair with Jack, is the first crime that prompts Anna to go back home. Jack and Anna are stunned when Helen, another of Anna's old friends, is brutally murdered in her office as they are looking into the murder. Later, Zoe, her third high school friend and Jack's sister, also appears dead. The unsettling messages on their dead corpses and the same friendship bracelet worn by each victim help Anna and Jack figure together how the 3 tragedies are related. Due to their complex ties with each victim, Anna and Jack both soon become suspect themselves. But in the end, it appears that Anna is the next person in danger. The conclusion, however, takes a startling turn when it is discovered that Anna never had to worry about her life since Alice, her aging mother, was the one responsible for every murder. A tragic event from Anna's past reappears as a potential reason while the killings are taking place. Anna invited her close friends Rachel, Zoe, and Helen, along with outsider Catherine Kelly, Asher Roddenberry, to her private 16th birthday celebration when she was a teenager. Unfortunately, when Rachel, Zoe, and Helen enticed Anna and Catherine into the woods with the intention of sexually abusing them, the celebration turned anything but joyous. Catherine managed to get away while Anna was attacked. Anna's mother eventually learned what occurred to her daughter, despite the fact that she had kept the violent occurrence to herself for years. In the end, Alice admits that she carefully planned each of the women's killings in order to exact retribution for what they had done to Anna all those years prior. Before she was shot by Jack's colleague and was unable to reveal the truth, Alice framed Catherine, who changed her name to Lexi and became an unrecognizable news anchor, for the killings in her last act of retaliation. Did Jack and Anna have anything to do with the deaths? Because of their complex past with each victim, Anna and Jack both become suspects as the story progresses. After the 16th birthday celebration, Anna and Rachel had a serious falling out because Jack was having an affair with Rachel, who was married to wealthy businessman Clyde. Once the other murders happened, I thought it was possible that Anna could have been the killer, Bernthal stated to Tudum. At different stages in the series, Jack and Anna appear to have the means and motivations, but neither of them actually carried out any of the killings. Was someone killed by Lexi? Alice framed Lexi, also known as Catherine Kelly, for killings of Rachel, Zoe, and Helen in her final act of retaliation. In the last episode, Anna's cameraman, Richard, who is married to Lexi, takes her to a remote lake cottage. But when they get there, Anna discovers that Lexi was actually her old acquaintance after looking through pictures in the house. It comes out that Lexi/Catherine is still angry with Anna for what happened in the woods all those years ago, and she believes that Anna was also involved in the scheme to deceive them into being attacked. They argue despite Anna's assurances that she was unaware of the scheme. At this moment, Anna starts to believe that Lexi/Catherine is the murderer out for retribution. Priya shoots and kills Lexi/Catherine, but fortunately Jack and Priya arrive just in time to save Anna. Since Lexi/Catherine is dead, she is unable to contest the conclusion reached by Jack, Anna, and the other investigators that she was the murderer. But in a surprising turn of events, none of her friends were killed by Lexi/Catherine, and Alice had been plotting to accuse her all along. Lexi/Catherine isn't completely innocent, even though she didn't murder any of her high school rivals. She battled bullying from her sister Andrea Savannah while she was a teenager, before they went on a boat trip. Catherine stole her sister's inhaler and emptied the medication following a specific instance of fat shaming. In the end, Andrea had an asthma attack and passed away. Director William Oldroyd conjectured that although Catherine was accountable for her sister's demise, she might not have been acting with malicious intent. We occasionally act without thinking through the repercussions. Thus, you might be thinking, "Yeah, I'm going to expire her inhaler," Oldroyd said to Tudum. "You don't believe she would have an asthma attack in a lake that day, be unable to be saved, and then pass away. It is regrettable. However, I don't think it's much more malevolent than some of the spiteful things we do to our siblings when they truly irritate us." Later on, it is discovered that Rachel and Helen attempted to blackmail her when Catherine/Lexi confessed her secret to her. The blackmailing, together with the Woods event, made Catherine/Lexi the ideal suspect. Do Jack and Anna reconcile? After losing their little daughter, Charlotte Alice Harper, Anna and Jack, who had been married for many years and had a daughter together, divorced. A year before the killings, the infant passed away while Alice was watching her due to an unidentified crib death. No matter how hard they try to move on, Anna and Jack still harbor affections for one another despite their breakup. A year after the killings, the last few scenes of his and hers reveal that Anna and Jack are, in fact, back together. After moving into a house in Atlanta together, the couple adopted Meg, Ellie Rose Sawyer, Jack's niece, whose mother, Zoe, perished in a series of killings. Jack returns to the Atlanta Police Department, while Anna, who is pregnant, is back presenting the news. After moving to the large metropolis from her hometown, she has also made her relationship with Alice a priority. What is the outcome of his and hers? Anna discovers the heartbreaking truth that her mother, not Lexi, was the murderer just as she and Jack appear to be a happy family once more. Alice confessed the murders and gave an explanation of her motivation in handwritten notes that Anna discovers. Alice wrote that she had to exact retribution after learning that the girls had planned to attack her daughter. Alice pretended to have dementia so that no one would ever suspect her and she could get away with the crimes. In the letters, she also acknowledged that although her primary motivation was retaliation, she also missed having Anna and Jack around all the time and felt compelled to carry out the killings in order to reunite with her family. In reference to Zoe's daughter Meg being left orphaned by the murder, Alice stated that killing Rachel brought Anna back to Dahlonega. Killing Helen prolonged her stay, and killing Zoe provided Anna a chance to start a family once more. In the middle of their new, contented life together, Anna is left with yet another significant secret that she must choose whether or not to share with Jack. Jack may never be able to learn the truth because his sister was one of the victims, and he was the case's chief investigator. Alice smiles back at Anna as they make eye contact at the unsettling conclusion of the series.